Do you ever finish your day and feel like you didn't move forward? Sure, you were busy, you technically did things, but when you stop and think about it, nothing of what you did was meaningful or actually that important. It's frustrating, right? Back in my early startup days, I used to feel like that all the time. Constantly working, constantly moving, but somehow always staying in the same place. And for a long time, I thought that the solution was to do more. I had to be more disciplined, more consistent. I had to increase my productivity with multitasking. But then I came across a simple idea that completely changed the way I've approached work and life from that moment on. The idea is that most of what we do actually doesn't really matter. And once you learn to identify worthless time hogs, it's like unlocking a secret level where doing so much less gives you so much more. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you 3 mental shifts that will help you focus on what actually matters so you can finally start moving forward. The first one will help you eliminate most of the work that's keeping you stuck. The second one will completely change the way you think about goals. And the third one will help you take better life decisions. So if you feel busy but not productive, if you're stuck despite of all your hard work, this is a video that you don't want to miss. Here's the uncomfortable truth. A small portion of what you do creates most of your results. The rest is just a waste of time. So if you want to build a great life, there's no way around it. You've got to focus on value. Because the secret to real success is doing more with less. It's the basic definition of productivity. So work on identifying your 20% of effort that generates 80% of your results or impact and try to concentrate your energy there. It's the classic Pareto Principle. Because the remaining 80% just keeps you busy. It's those little scattered tasks that fill your day and give you the false impression of productivity, but actually keep you stuck and broke. So be relentless in your focus. High value, high returns. That's your path to freedom. And that's not just me saying it. Top performers, exceptional people, are not good at everything. They are really good at just a few things. So you have to do the same. Focus on becoming exceptional at the few things that you're already great at. Because by channeling your energy into your high leverage activities, you'll amplify your impact and make success almost inevitable. Now, if you're your own boss, even if it's part-time, applying this principle is easy. But what if you have a regular 9-to-5 job? You can't refuse to do certain tasks, right? Well, I wouldn't say never because you never know until you ask, but on the meantime, you have a ton of other options. You can try using AI to handle menial tasks, or you can create systems that make the repetitive work a breeze. And if you still cannot avoid wasting time in useless tasks at work, then you're just gonna have to be even more efficient when you're out of the office. But for that, you're gonna need this next tip. Let me ask you something. How many goals have you set and then abandoned? It happens all the time. We set targets, we get excited, but then life happens. Because goals are external. There's something you chase. But real change doesn't come from chasing after things. That's a waste of time. Real change comes from becoming. So if you want to get in shape, the worst thing you can do is say, oh, I need to go to the gym because I want to get in shape. Yeah, that's doomed on arrival. Instead, you've got to tell yourself over and over something like this. I am someone healthy, therefore I'm going to the gym. It sounds like a small shift, but it changes everything. Because when you define yourself by identity, your actions stop being a choice and start being a reflection of who you are. And once that happens, consistency stops being a struggle and instead becomes a logical consequence. Just like that, you don't waste time trying anymore. You just do it. There's one final piece to the puzzle though. This final tip will help you get the most out of your day by changing the way you make decisions. We spend so much time thinking about money. How to make more, how to save it, how to invest it. But there's something far more valuable that we often ignore: our time. Because money can be earned back, but time cannot. It's the ultimate currency, the real form of wealth. Just ask any old billionaire what they give to be 20 once again. So when you take decisions about what to do in your day-to-day, stop asking, will this make me money? And start asking things like, will this give me more freedom, more flexibility, more control over my life? Because at the end of the day, that's what success actually looks like. Not just having more, but having the time to enjoy what you have. Look, let's be honest. The world rewards people who know what to ignore. Because distraction is everywhere, noise is everywhere, but progress, that comes from focus. So if you feel stuck, don't try to do more. Do less, but do what matters. Focus on value, on who you're becoming, and protect your time. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to keep growing, you know what to do.